Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy or Amy Louise, and today I'm going to do the one dip makeup challenge. I've seen a few people do this. I've seen James Charles, I've seen Nikki tutorials. Shine XO just did one that I was actually watching last night. So yeah, I thought I'd give it a go. Basically, it is doing your makeup where you can only dip into each product one time. So yeah, I've done my skin brow. I haven't done anything else. So yeah, let's get into this. I'm going in with my pink honey first, and I like to use the Garnier Skin Active Rose Soothing Glow Mist. I don't use this on my face really. I use it more to like set things, not set things, like activate things. So I'm just gonna do that, which is what I do anyway. I don't go in loads. And then I'm just gonna wiggle it. Now this stuff is amazing. You don't need that much. So what I like to do is I like to scrape off the excess before I even go in to like my eyebrows. So I'm hoping this doesn't like go against me. But yeah, I always have like a little bit up here where I've scraped it off. Lid back on and away. Let's run this through the brows. This is gonna be such a fun challenge because I'm definitely someone, especially when it comes to eyeshadow, where I like to go in, build my shadows up, re-intensify them, blend them, get them to full like opacity, and this challenge just ain't it for that. Like you get one dip only. So I like to brush backwards and really make sure that the product is in there and all the way down to the root. And then I like to leave it for a minute for it to start to like dry down, and then I'll brush it up and put them in place.
So now they're starting to sit, and now I brush them up and into place.
And you can still see, I'm going to do a really old school YouTube thing, but there is still plenty of product on there. So I'm going to open it, I'm going to scrape it back into my tub for me to reactivate tomorrow. I have one of these from my clients, and obviously I don't use this, I use a disposable, and when I'm finished I actually give the disposable to my client and just say, if you want to use this again you can, just give it a spritz of water and run it through your brows, and then I'll let them know where they can buy pink honey, because I mean it is really good. Okay, so the way I usually do my brows is I usually take a pencil and draw underneath, and then going with my P. Louise brow gels. I've got a video doing my brows. If you want to check that out, head on over. I'll try and put it in one of the cards. I'll probably forget because big brain. But obviously I can't do my line with my pencil, so I think the only way I can think of doing it would be to, on one of my brow gels that I'm going to use anyway, like take the product off the wand, like this bit, to do my brow, my like underline, and then use what's on the spoolie on my brows. Is that cheating? I suppose it's still only one dip. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Right, so I've got P. Louise in macchiato and espresso. I always use two. I'm not cheating. This is just the way I like to do it. I'm gonna take it out. That's going down. And I'm gonna take my angled brush and I'm just gonna pick some of that up. And I'm gonna use this to underline my brows. I hope this works. Okay, and then while it's still got out, I'm gonna run what's on the spoolie through my brows. the fact that this eyebrow is very different to my right eyebrow, it does my head in. I'm getting my espresso out. This one is a lot more full, especially in the front. It is like it's higher than my right eyebrow. It's a different shape to my eyebrow. It's just naturally more full. It's so strange. And then I'm just gonna run this through my brows too. I'm just gonna take a cotton bud and so I'm not using products, I'm literally gonna stick this in my mouth and clean up my brows. Okay, I only have one eye base, which makes this tricky because it's a squeezed tube. So
a few moments later.
with it being a squeezed tube, my amylouise base 2, I think the only way I can think of doing it is putting it on my palette, loading my brush up as much as possible, and then just using that. Because I can't do like one pump. I won't go with loads either. I'll just go with my usual amount and try and load up my brush as much as possible. So I just like go with like a little dot. Right, and then my brush, I'm just gonna really like load my brush up. Get as much on there as I possibly can. I'm trying to scoop it. So I've still got product on there. Right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna forcefully slap it on there and then
I've been downstairs watching TV with Dad, and guess what I just discovered?
What?
They're putting Scoob on a sale for guess how much?
How much?
£3.99.
Oh, we so need to watch that, don't we?
Yeah.
Shall we get it for Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good, won't it? Should we have a
Yeah.
movie day on Sunday?
Yep.
And I can get like popcorn and sweets and stuff. And we can just chill on the sofa all day watching movies.
Yeah.
That sounds good, doesn't it?
Yes. And it just happened right now and I'll end it.
Thanks. Can you close the door, please?
I forgot my sock.
Oh, you did. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. I'm not cheating, I'm just gonna... Okay. Primer is on. I've still got that on there. Which makes me sad a little bit. Because usually I'll go with a buffing brush and like take that up and then like buff out the edges. I'm gonna do something quite simple, I think. So I'm gonna go in with my Revelation Surf Extra Spice palette, which I don't want to blind you in the mirror, but I really enjoy this palette. For a cheaper palette, this is great. I think this is the perfect shadow palette to get like a beginner or a teen. Like it's beautiful. So, and it's not bad quality either. I'm going in with some dirty brushes because I already have like 50 brushes to wash. I don't want to add more to it, so I'm just going to use dirty ones where I can. I have been using this particular palette quite a lot recently. I've used this like past 3 days. I'm taking my Sigma E35 brush. It's just a nice big fluffy brush, and I'm gonna take, what am I gonna take? I'm gonna take Sweet and Sour, load up my brush. Where's my mirror? And let's see. So I'm gonna pat it. Going on. And then like click windscreen wiper motions through. I just have to keep going between my eyes. Right, now there's barely anything left on here. I'm just gonna buff the edges and hopefully some more product will come off on it. And then I'm gonna go into running late. Again, I'm literally just like, wait, is that the wrong? That's the wrong colour. But I want to use this later. Why did I do that? Right, I'm gonna. Right, since I want to use this later, but I was an idiot, I went into chocolate orange instead of running late. I'm gonna pat this on the outer corner. Hopefully I've not fully messed myself up. I'm just gonna clean that brush off on my PJ pants. I really don't want to make more dirty brushes. And then I'm going into running late, and I'm really going in here, which I hate doing. I like to take like little bits at a time, and I'm gonna try and blend. I don't know why I'm talking through like it's you're actually getting something from this. See, all that pigment's gone on one eye and not on the other. And I've got to do the school run while I've finished here. Clean my brush off, and I'm gonna, right, there's nothing coming off, and I'm gonna buff the edges.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in with the Beauty Bay Living My Best Light in Tiger's Eye, and I'm literally going to pull it out and just use what's on here to do my lid. Now I don't want to do too much, so I'm gonna add a little bit. I'm taking a flat fluffy brush. I'm gonna tap it out. Hopefully it's not dried instantly.
It's not cheating, I didn't put it back in. It's dried on my lid instantly. Still one tap, one dip.
I really don't feel like you need to use the applicator on these. I think they are beautiful when you just buff them out with a brush rather than use the applicator to like draw it on. Mascara. I don't know if this is cheap. I got this sample when I did a bit of a Huda Beauty haul, and this is technically one mascara even though it's in 2 tubes, when you buy the legit lashes, it is one tube with 2 ends. Therefore, I don't feel like that is cheating because it's still one mascara. You're only buying one product. Is the way I'm seeing it. So it does come like this. So I'm going to go in with side number 1.
I'm only going to do like the one dip pair one.
So that one's done. I know it. And then I'm going to use the other side. People are still going to come up and be like, they're using 2 mascaras. What are you doing? They're cheating. It's not, it's one mascara. And then I'm just going to pop this on the top. It's a one product. You're buying one product. You're not buying 2 mascaras. Therefore, it's not cheating. Thank you, Huda, for making this challenge nice and easy. It's not a case of cheating, it's a case of being smart and being a problem solver. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my primer. I usually use 2 pumps of this, but clearly today is just one pump.
I feel like I've got way more in one hand than the other.
I think I'm gonna go in with my MUA Pro Base. Look at that. I just got that in my hair. I fully got that in my hair. Look at how much product is still on there. I will get it all off. I don't need to. Like, you really don't need all of it. But I want it just in case. Just in case of what? I have no idea. Okay, let's get this buffed out.
I was watching Shanixa, like I said, and she was doing the challenge, and she said that she thinks this is how most people get started makeup. Like, they only think that they can like go in once and then that is it, that's done. Like, they don't realise that you can go in multiple times and like build up a shadow and get opacity. I do agree, a lot of people tend to, when they're starting out, just go in that one time. I'm like, you can go in as many times as you want. Until you've got like the payoff that you want, you can go in 100 times, 200 times, it really doesn't matter. You cannot tell me you would get that result
From one spatula of product with a sponge. Sponge is out. Rubbish. I'm not going into this spiel again. Okay, I'm gonna regret this instantly. I'm gonna go with my Huda Beauty Light Tanto. I am gonna regret this so much. So I usually just like do that and that's it. I'm gonna That is a lot of product. So I'm gonna dish it out, which I don't want to do. Oh gosh. I might use a different brush to blend out and just use this to dish it out. Yeah. Okay, so I have two of the same brushes. These are Real Techniques buffing brushes. And I'm going to use, this is the one that's got the product on it, and this is what I'm going to use to blend it out.
Cheating. It's not cheating, it's thinking smart. People are still going to think that this is cheating. So much product. I'm not going to have to go to my Tantor for like a week. Oh yeah. Okay, okay, that's not blending out anymore. Wonderful. This is why I don't like putting it everywhere. It dries and you can't do anything.
There's still so much product on this brush. Okay, concealer. I'm gonna do my usual.
A little bit here, a little bit here. I don't know why I did that, because it didn't even touch my skin. And then just clean up those edges.
I feel like this is so boring because I use so little product with stuff. Sorry. Sorry for being good.
Honestly, like, I thought this would be harder, but as I'm doing it, I'm like, I don't really use that much. I just know how to get the most out of products. It's really not that hard. I feel like if you go to someone that is used to doing, like 4 pumps of something, or like dipping in and like doing triangle concealer under their eye, they'd struggle. But for me, this really isn't that big of a deal. I thought it would be.
Who'd have thunk it? If you want to see a comparison of doing this much concealer with a brush versus like a YouTuber amount of concealer with a sponge, check out my doing makeup using techniques I hate video. In there is a section where I do like this on one side and then like the typical YouTuber on the other. The difference is ridiculous and it is definitely in my favour. Like, you don't need a crazy amount. Like, look at that. Okay, so I'm gonna do something that I don't do that often. I'm gonna use a cream highlight before I powder, and then I'll use the powder just to really amp up. I'm gonna use this Unique Touch a la Mode in Benevolent, and I'm just, oh wait, how am I gonna do this? No, I'm not. I'm gonna use a different one. Okay, the only pump liquid highlighter I have are Jeffree Star ones, so that is what I'm gonna have to use. So this is the Canary Bling, and I'm just going to pop one. Oh, that's a lot. Usually I get like not even half of that. I'm gonna use my finger
To use this up.
I still have an absolute ton still on my hand. Okay, powder, this is going to be fun. I'm going to shake. Now, because I do two techniques, I'm going to slightly cheat. I'm going to use my sponge to do my under eyes, but I'm only going to dip in one to do both under eyes. And then whatever's left in the lid, I'll use my brush to dust everywhere. So I'm going to dunk in. Once. Oh my god, that's so much. Usually I would like take my lid and like work it in, but
right. Oh, I don't like it. Oh god, this is so much. Okay, I'm really gonna like work that in to my skin. Choose whatever is on this sponge where I can.
like my brush, you can see there's like barely anything in there, but I'm gonna dust the trace powder that is in there and use that on my face. Usually when I'm doing my powder and I put the sponge into the lid, it leaves me powder in there, which I then take to my face with a brush. My face does not feel set. For that reason, I'm going to go in with my liquid blush. This is the Made by Mitchell liquid blusher in Mango Daiquiri. My face does not feel set at all. I'm just gonna go like this and just kind of like, this is quite dry. Like, it's brand new, but it's like quite a dry formula. And then I'm gonna
Wet that in pretty quickly because I don't want it to dry. Like the side to dry before I get a chance to start blending it in. Which is doing it. Oh shit. Come on.
let's go in with bronzer. I'm gonna so pigmented, I don't want to tap it off. This challenge is starting to get to me. So I'm gonna try and just like dull it out a little bit before I go in.
Remember, I'm doing the school run. Like, I'm finishing off my makeup, and then I'm getting dressed, brushing my teeth, and then doing the school run. Okay, I'm going to with my smaller brush for my nose.
Okay, that's gonna have to do. And then my favourite blush at the minute is Beauty Bay Coral. This is so pigmented that I usually like tap in once, tap off, do one cheek, tap in once, tap off, do the other cheek. So I'm gonna tap in once, nervously, and then I have to put it down. Let's go in a little bit. I do love that orange Mango Daiquiri blush, but I feel like I'm not the person to wear like just pure orange blush, so I feel like I need to add a little pink in there to kind of make it a little bit more suitable for my age group. Like, you can wear whatever you want, but for me personally, like, if someone comes to me and they're like 60 and they want like a bright orange blush and like a triple cut crease, fair play to them. For me personally, it's like, no, for me, I would rather kind of stick to my age bracket, kind of, which is why you don't see me on TikTok doing dancing. Also, look at me. I do not dance anymore. I used to. Okay. I'm going to go in with my Surf highlighter palette. I love this thing. It is so good. This works for so many skin tones. It is ridiculous. I'm going in with my Morphe M501. And is there names on this? No. I'm going to go in with the lightest shade. And I'm going to roll my brush into that. And then...
nervously, just... why did I put it there? See, this is what I mean by nervously. I'm doing things that I don't do. And let's just have it there. Okay. I'm using whatever there is on there. This is the way I want it, liquid or cream blush, not blush, highlighter, just to really make sure that I'm glowing.
And then that way, if I look atrocious, nobody will pay attention because they'll just be blinded. Right, I want to use these two shades, Cheesecake and Cookie Dough. I'm going to use this on the outer and then this to drag it forward a little bit. And I'm using a Morphe M152.
Load my brush up. I'm going to pat so that I can distribute it a little bit. And then blend that. And am I sort of talking to the cat like it's a human?
And then Cookie Dough, I'm going to do the same thing and just bring it forward.
Just a bit. And then blend the two together. This is my safe zone. I know what I'm doing.
Right, I can't do mascara on the lower lash line because I've used my mascara. Oh, I should have done my mascara at the end. Oh, why didn't I think of that? Big brain. Okay, let's take my lip balm off. Okay, we all know that I absolutely love a traditional bullet lipstick. But clearly that's cheating because it's just like, it's not like a dip, it's a swipe, and that don't really work. So I'm going to go in with a liquid lip. I'm going to go a bit dark and vampy. I'm using this Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. I have no idea what colour this is because there's no sticker. It just literally has Superstay Matte Ink. I'll have a look online, see if I can find which one it is. There's literally no name. I'm guessing it should have been on the bottom, but because usually you've got a sticker on the top. This one doesn't, and there's nothing on the bottoms, but on the tops. Weird. Okay, so I'm gonna one dip this. Usually I like scrape off the excess. Okay, let's do this. A dark lip, one swipe. One dip, rather.
Yeah. Do my bottom lip first. Okay.
I'm feeling very smug and happy with myself, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go in with my Huda Beauty Resting Boss Face just because I feel like this has got the biggest spray radius of all my sprays. yeah, I can't use my Morphe because that's continuous, which I don't really use that much. My kimchi is amazing, but I feel like the spray radius isn't as big as this. My MAC, definitely not, but it is a bigger spray. No, I'm going to do this. So, one really good spray. Give it a good shake. That did absolutely nothing. That got my forehead. I was hoping it would just like trickle down. It got like here up. Did not get my lower half. Yay! Is that it? Am I done? I can't do lash. It's today because I've got work. I'm literally going to work like this. I've got school and then I've got work, so I can't wear falsies. I can't put lower mascara on. I'm done. I'm done. Am I done? Highlight, blush, contour. I feel like I'm done, but then I feel like I'm not done. What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something, but I can't think what. Just strange. Look at how much my hair has grown in the back. This needs shaving. But yeah, I might be shaving my head for charity next month, so I don't know what's going on with that. I have to find out. So I'm leaving it to grow until I know what's what. I don't know if it's been in the works for since last January, but obviously we didn't know about COVID at the time, so I don't know what's going on with that. I'll have to find out. Anyway, so yeah, this is the end of the video. Sorry it's been a bit of a long one. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This was weirdly easy. Have you tried this? I want to see what other people feel like, because I've seen like other YouTubers do it and they're like really struggled with it. I don't think it was that hard. The hardest part was like my face powders, which is strange. Like my eyes don't look bad at all. My brows look pretty much as they do usually. My base could be better, but it's not the end of the world. Weird. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button, the thumbs up, and leave me a comment down below. I really do appreciate it. I love this lip, by the way. I'm catching myself in the mirror. And yeah, I will see you on the next one. Bye.